Hey, tribe, hey, and welcome to week 11. This is not a push week. This is not a grind week. This is not a do more week. This is a pause. Before you move forward, before you set new, before you think about what's next, I need you to look back because growth that isn't acknowledged, it gets forgotten. And you have done real work, not surface work, not temporary work, inner work, consistent work, identity work. So today, we're going to honor that. Let's take a breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind slow down. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly in the moment you need to be in. Let's talk about it. I want you to really see this. Close your eyes for a moment. Think about who you were when this journey first started. What worried you? What drained you? What habits kept pulling you back? Now look at you. Look at your consistency. Look at the boundaries that you now hold. Look at the habits that you've been able to maintain. Look at how your thought patterns have shifted. You didn't change loudly. You didn't change overnight. You didn't change for the applause. You changed quietly, steadily, and intentionally. And that's the type of transformation that actually lasts. Your time and choices system tracker, it tells that story. Every check-in, every reflection, every adjustment, every day you choose awareness instead of autopilot. That's the evidence. And evidence, it builds confidence. You don't need outside validation when you have internal proof. Now, let's talk about the work that no one else saw. The work that didn't get likes. The work that didn't get applause. The work that didn't get noticed. Celebrate the morning that you showed up tired, but you showed up anyway. Celebrate the moment you said no without over-explaining, the time that you walked away instead of reacting, the habit you kept on a hard day, the peace you protected. Celebrate the moment you chose rest instead of guilt, the moment you chose discipline instead of distraction. These moments don't look impressive to the world, but they change you. And the small wins, they matter because they build the big ones. This week, open up your tracker and write these moments down. Not to brag, not to compare, but to actually honor your own evolution. You are building the life, not performing one, but building the life that you want. Gratitude is not just for blessings. Gratitude, it is for becoming. So I want you to be grateful for your discipline when your motivation faded. Be grateful for the honesty when the excuses were easier to give. Be grateful for the courage that you had when your fear was loud, and be grateful for your willingness to show up and not quit. Grateful for the progress, even when it felt slow. Growth is often uncomfortable. It stretches you before it will strengthen you. But when you pause to acknowledge it, you reinforce identity. And identity is what carries you forward when motivation disappears. You're not just building habits. You are building self-trust. And self-trust changes everything. This week, your tracker, It's not a task list. It is a mirror of effort, a mirror of honesty, a mirror of intention. Look at it with compassion, not critique, and ask yourself, what am I proud of? What did I do differently this time? Where did I choose to grow over comfort? What patterns am I releasing? What strengths am I discovering? Remember, you're not behind. You're not failing. You are becoming stable. And stability is power, because when your foundation is strong, your future, it doesn't shake easily. Here's the practice for the week. Pause. Praise. Proceed with clarity. Reflect honestly. Celebrate with intention. Speak kindly to yourself. Document your growth. Complete the identity check with pride. I am becoming the type of person who. Say that thing out loud. Write it down. Feel it, because the repetition shapes identity, and identity, it shapes behavior. This work is not random. This work is a rewiring. Now, once you've reflected, I want you to gently look ahead, not with any pressure, not with urgency, but with clarity, and ask yourself, who am I stepping into next? What energy am I carrying forward? What types of habits deserve to stay? What distractions deserve to leave? You're not going to start over. You're building on the progress. Tribe, clap for yourself this week. Not for the perfection, but for the persistence. Not for the speed, but for the consistency. Not for the outcomes, but for the effort, because you've earned the moment. Y'all drop in the comments progress, because y'all know I'm nosy and I want to see it. I want to thank you so much for hanging with me. Design your day, decide your life, and I'll see you in the next video.